Hey guys, this is Jake, and this is vlog number 9. So it's week 9 already, and we're going to be talking pretty much just about our top 3 this week. The shoe shelf. Yes, it is in progress.
Yay!
I've got the shelves built. I actually cut the sides. I went to cut dados in the side pieces to hold the shelves up, and I cut the angles wrong. So I had to go buy some more wood. I actually picked it up today at Better Lives, Minnesota. So I'm going to be cutting that up, and hopefully this weekend it'll be done. I was just disappointed that this weekend I was really going for it and didn't quite get finished, but that's how it goes sometimes. So that should be up. So this week's top 3, we've got 2 people I want to talk about and 1 subject I want to talk about. Since I did my forging a couple weeks ago, I've been on a forging blacksmith kick on YouTube. And one person that really comes up quite a bit is Alec Steele. He's in the UK, and I'm really enjoying his videos. If you haven't seen his videos, and even if you're not into blacksmithing and forging, I think you really like him. So I really encourage you to check him out. He's a really entertaining guy, does really good content quality. He's selling stuff also that he makes, which is a really cool idea. He's just not relying on his YouTube, but he's teaching classes and making products and doing all kinds of stuff. So I'm really enjoying watching him, and I'm sure there's other YouTube channels out there on blacksmithing and forging that are really good. I'm seeing a few of those. If you've got some that you'd like to suggest, put those down below so I can take a look at those, and other people can take a look at your recommendations. I'd love to have that. Number 2, I've talked about this young man before, but Chris Lyons. If you go to see Lyons Creations on YouTube, I already suggested him in Instagram, but if you go to YouTube, he created his first vlog, so I would highly suggest you go check it out. I watched it, really entertaining and really liked what he put together. He even went to back to his dad's and grandfather's, and they're running a really cool sawmill. The thing must have like a 36-inch saw blade on it, and the way it operates is really cool. I suggest you check it out. It's not Matt Cremona, but it's cool in its own right. And if you haven't, obviously, listen, if you're living under a rock and you haven't seen Matt Cremona's sawmill, you got to check that out too. I'll put a link for Matt. Chris's sawmill back at his dad's place is something to see. Really encourage you to check him out, give him a follow on his YouTube, and support him. Really would be great. The number 3. Now, this is a subject that kind of blew up yesterday. Cody from Wranglerstar. Let's just talk about Cody for a second. Before I started making videos, I was watching Cody. I was watching Making It, The Drunken Woodworker, before it was Making It, and a few others that I was really into back about 4 years ago. And so I've been following Wranglerstar for a while. He's living in the Pacific Northwest, doing modern homesteading, and he's putting out videos almost daily now. And he put out a video Tuesday? Maybe Monday, let's call it Tuesday, on Clickbait. Yes, Clickbait, like, you know, Clickbait. He's been using Clickbait recently on his videos and went into an explanation on why he's doing it, talked about YouTube and how he's not getting the views from his subscribers and how he needs to get new people watching his video to keep things going. Went into a lot of detail on why he's doing what he's doing. What came out of that is amazing. The video currently has, as of today, 2 days later, has 96,000 views. It also has over 5,200 comments. Now, most of the videos have about 1,000 comments. This one's just gone crazy. A lot of people saying they used to subscribe, now they don't. They feel like he was being honest, and now he's not being honest. And I'm not really here to judge him on whether he should use Clickbait or not. It's his channel. He can do what he wants. I'm going to keep watching him. I enjoy him. I like what he does. I don't like the Clickbait. I don't need it. I don't think it's necessary. I understand it, why he's doing it, but it's not my thing. But that brings me to, what do you do as a YouTube creator to, one, create community, and two, keep bringing people in to your channel, subscribing to your channel, watching your channel. Talked about Daryl Eves before, and I'll put a link to a video that he talked about just this week that was really good. Izzy Swan put it up last week, and I watched this video a few times. And even Daryl Eves was saying to use clickbait in some ways. But this is a huge debate. You know, you got people that feel like you're being ripped off, or you're being cheated, or you're being like schnookered into watching stuff that, who cares? Is it necessary? And I guess that's the big question. Do you need it to grow your channel? Do you need it to be successful? And I don't think so. I'd like to know what you think. I'd love to hear from you what you think it takes to have a successful channel. What things you need to implement. How do you need to be creative in creating your content? And that's the thing I'm really trying to work on, is being creative in my content, being creative in thumbnails, being creative in titles. And I know with the vlogs it's been pretty, vlog 6, 7, 8, 9. That's not very creative. I need to be more creative, I think, with even what I'm doing right now. And so what does that take? What can you do besides just putting clickbait on something to draw people in and bring them to you, and create that community? I think that's the biggest question, and I think that's what a lot of people are really looking for and wondering about, and the kind of the big overarching question that a lot of people are trying to answer. Because they're not. I don't think most people are trying to sucker people in or just lure them in. I don't really think that's what it's about, but I feel like some people think they need to do that in order to be successful, which is just too bad. But what do you think? I'd love to get your opinions, love to get your comments. So that's what I'm thinking about this week, and I've really been thinking about it for the past few days, about how do you create content that people want to view, people want to engage with, people want to be a part of, and people want to keep coming back to. The other thing is, how do you set up your channel as a viewer to get what you want? Because there's a lot of crap that comes by, Etsy rocket stove nonsense. And so how do you get rid of that stuff so you're not, all this junk doesn't keep coming up in your feed that you don't want to watch? And so I was thinking of even putting that in. Maybe if you'd like me to go over that, put that down below, and I can maybe make that a new video next week about how do you get rid of the stuff that you don't want and really get that stuff that you're really looking for in your feed and in your suggested, instead of just a bunch of junk that has nothing to do with you or that you're really not interested in. And so let me know what you think, and then maybe I'll do something like that where I can do just a real quick tutorial on how you set your channel up, or what you're viewing on YouTube, to make sure that you're seeing what you actually want to see, instead of seeing a bunch of stuff that has nothing to do with what you're interested in. So if this is your first time to my channel, I'd love to have you subscribe so you can be part of these conversations and keep getting these videos as they come out, not only these vlogs, but what I'm creating. Hopefully, again, by Saturday it'll be done, and then on to the next project. And this is Jake of All Trades, saying we'll see you next week.